real estate motivated. Reggie, it'll be your first time, second time, third time. Show me some love. Like this video. If you don't like it, dislike this video. If you don't like my outfit, comment. Let me know. You hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
All right, let's just keep it going. Anyway, so listen, as an entrepreneur, sometimes you need to be around some love. You need to be around like-minded individuals. Just pick their brain. Just get that energy. You know what I mean? So I came back down to New Orleans to holler at my boy Jomal. Multi-millionaire. Ball out the city. Nah, but he's a good dude who will be great. And I like to pick his brain. Just get that energy from him. And we have one of his properties right now that he's rehabbing. I'll call him, let him know we out. London, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself, sir?
Hey, bro. I'm alive, man. I can't complain, bro. Yo, we made it. We outside, bro. Hey, yeah. This is Millionaire Mall I was telling you about.
Oh, man.
How's it going, bro?
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
No, it's my man Maul. We initially met at Target, and recently we reconnected like last year. He doing this thing with real estate. Yeah, I'll let you know, man. Quick rundown.
Yeah, so tell us about yourself.
Jamal Green, from New Orleans. Pretty much, man, laid back guy. I like to hustle.
Hustler of the year, that's a fact.
Shit, one of them. Just like to hustle and pretty much get money.
Yeah, I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
What made you get into real estate initially?
My dad.
Really?
Dad, he definitely he gave me some insight on like where I could be at in the next, 5, 10 years, 15 years. Pretty much I seen it and I just ran with it. And shit has been unfolding for me real good.
Because before this you was really dealing with the trucking.
Yeah, I was in the truck heavy.
And you was, a lot of people doing that now, so you was really ahead of the curve.
Yeah, see, I jumped on it when I was like 23. Then I picked up 3 trucks, had teams in them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you pretty much know how that goes if you know the trucking game.
So which one you like better?
Real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah.
Real?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel it works for me. It just works for me pretty much. And I see the growth. It's not as strenuous as the trucking. You feel me? So it works for me.
I feel that.
And I can input my family on doing certain things, so I can keep money in the household rather than trying to find, drivers and things like that. It's kind of
exactly.
easy.
Put them in place too.
Yeah, put them in place to win.
Definitely. So what about this project we hit right now? What about this one?
This one of them I picked up in the city, New Orleans. This right here is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. I picked this up in the summertime. I had a little trouble with
You picked it up in the summertime?
Yeah, I picked it up in the summer.
So that's why you just get started with it?
Yeah, no, I'm just getting started because of the permit. They was giving me issues with it, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of held me about 60 days because all the delays they was asking for. But pretty much, man, when they gave it to me like a month ago, we ran through it. Plumbing, HVAC, electrical edge out the sheet rock, and everything we got going on, tape, loading. They got to come finish it up, but you come check it out upstairs too.
So during them 60 days you had to wait, you still had to make interest-only payments?
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
Definitely. You still got to keep on with, the grass and any utility bills if you have them.
Yeah.
But that's why I say you got to do multiple to have other incomes coming in to help you out when you got delays like this.
Yeah, definitely.
Check this out. So that's the half bed downstairs. This the master room. Come find me. This the master room. See, I have to tell all the sheets out. Some of them still was in place. You got the bag here. So this is the master room. Closet. Excuse me.
And you gonna rent this one out, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna rent this one out. 2 of the rooms. You got new windows. It's another bathroom, full bathroom here. And downstairs we had a bedroom. So it's 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Yeah. Yeah, we get to it, man. We got one around the corner.
You got one around the corner?
Yeah, right around the corner. Yeah. Trying to get like you, man.
No, I'm trying to get like you, bro.
Pretty much, man.
So what's the numbers on it, if you don't mind?
On this specific project?
Like, what's your strategy for it, number-wise? Like did you do it all cash or did you do like bank financing?
Well, see, it depends on the deal. This deal right here was off market, so I had picked it up cash. After everything, I got this one for about 30 grand. I'm looking to put in about 30 grand, you know, and I think when I got the appraisal, it came back at 100. So,
you be in 60, came back at 100.
So I have 40,000 equity, but you can't forget I'm gonna be rented out for like 1,400 a month. So you know what that is, close about 16 grand a year. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, I might refinance this one to go back and repeat the cycle.
Yeah, it's repeating, keep going on.
Definitely repeat the cycle.
Yeah, ain't a bad deal.
Nah, pretty much like I said, it gotta work for you. It gotta work for you. But I really could have got it for a cheaper price, but the wholesale guy, he actually made 8 grand off of me. He got it for 22 and just, you know, sold it to me for about.
So how do you feel about that? The wholesaler getting.
No, I respect it. If you can find a deal and help investors like me and you, that's good. You know, I think wholesale is a good start for some people who don't have as much education or as much capital.
Yeah, you know, to start off with.
And you don't have all that pressure on you when it come down to bills because you just in the contract. Yeah. So I didn't do wholesale, but I was fortunate enough to not have to do it.
It's like that level.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm doing pretty good. I've been in it for about, let's just say, a year and a half, and I collectively did about 15 projects.
In a year and a half?
Yeah.
Turn dirt into diamonds. That's major.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just, that's pretty much it, man. But once you know how to analyze a deal, you will be able to grow.
And that's the thing a lot of people don't like really get, because you gotta like master finding the deal, master recognizing the deal, master putting the deal together. It's the numbers, it's all kind of things. You can't just be like, oh, I know how to flip out. No. You gotta know the whole full circle about it. No. And that's what I really respect about you, because you know, and if you don't know, you're gonna ask, so you're gonna be like, okay, how can I get this done? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
I don't ever feel I know too much. Like, you know, I call you every week, 2-3 times a week if I don't know it's small or big.
Yeah. And
people get to a point they think since they have a decent amount of money, they you know, they don't need no resources. Yeah. I know I use my resources.
Definitely.
You feel me? And if somebody need me, I'm opening up to them and being resourceful to them. So pretty much that's what it is. But I'm not gonna sit here and say this was a cakewalk, because I mean, you know, it's been a lot.
How did your first deal go?
Ooh, bad. Even though I profited, it went bad because a guy actually sold me a trailer unit AC for a 2,500 square foot house, and I didn't know that wasn't the right AC unit. Yeah. But I mean, you live and you learn. And then like there was, you know, paying for more of the material than I needed, but I wasn't educated enough to know I didn't need this many of this. But like I said, I really learned it. And once I learned it, like it's hard for you to, you know, trying to get over on me. But I don't look at it as a bad thing, because how else was I gonna learn?
Exactly.
So yeah.
And that's the thing, just not stopping and persevering and just staying at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. With anything else, consistency. And reaching out, you never, you know, be a kid, always ask questions. No matter what, like people think you know it all. Like, nah, I'm quick to get somebody on the line and be like, hey, what about this? Yeah. Because, you know, people they be embarrassed to look a certain way. I don't think it should be like that. It don't matter how much I'm going to call you, hey, what you think about this? You know? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what's wrong. People, I don't know if it's like social media or what, but it's like people don't want to like allow themselves to grow or you know, learn or be vulnerable to want to learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just, but you gotta get it. Like
you deny yourself from growing. You know, because everybody got this self-made thing. Don't get me wrong, that's cool, but you definitely gonna need people in a sense. You know.
Especially in this business,
to make things go around, make the world go around. But like I say, man, actually, BG grew up here.
Money making is my thing, cause I'm trying to be rich, trying to put away meals. That's why I'm in the studio on my shit, dropping rap after rap like.
Oh, real?
This is the house he grew up in, or the apartment he grew up in.
Oh, real?
Yeah, the neighbor across the street, I get to know my neighbors because I didn't know what's going on. My neighbor across the street, he'd been there for 32 years, and he told me that, you know, BG was here. And like I say, I get to know my neighbors because whatever they see, they're going, you know, they like you on. And by me having properties, New Orleans, Lafayette, you know, all around, I even purchased in Mississippi before. Like I say, and I just learn from them. And that's what I do. I take the money and I reinvest. I don't really have too many nice things, but my portfolio is full, you know. Like I say,
and that's 15 in a year and a half?
Yeah.
So if you're scaling that fast, I know like you just gonna get bored of residential. Like, what's your really like your long-term plan with this real estate also?
I mean, it may sound crazy. Like, I just really work, and the stuff just falls in your lap like anything else. Like if you go to the gym 7 days a week, eventually you'll look at yourself, the results will come. But I can say I have a goal now, and then it'll change 6 months because of all the work you put in. Is like you did triple. Yeah. But to answer your question right now, in 2022, my goal is to purchase an apartment complex. So that's my next goal. You know, having so many single families is cool. I'm not knocking it, but that's my next purchase. Like next year, that's my goal. I'm going to do that. I'm aiming for that, and I'm going to get it. Yeah. So I'm just trying to analyze the deal, find it, and just use all of the property that I've been doing to basically fund that. You know, and then grab partners on the way. You know, me and you gonna do something soon. Definitely. You know, like I said, grab partners on the way. Pretty much that's what we got going on.
How do you feel how important relationships is in this business? Like relationships with like the title company, relationships with like the realtor, relationships, you know what I mean? Because I mean, you're like you have people close to you that you put in a position to, you know.
I mean, look at it like this: how smooth do you want your ride to go? Now, don't get me wrong; it's always going to be bumpy. But how smooth do you want your ride to go? So that's why I empower people around me, like my girl. Like I, you know, told her to get a real estate license. So when I purchase something, that money comes back in the household. You know, my step pop and my pop, they'll come do things for me, and that puts money in their pocket. So it's like you empowering your family, your circle, because at one point you're gonna need them. You feel me? So, and then you looking out for them, it gonna make you do better. You feel what I'm saying? So relationships is probably key in this. Relationships is key. You know, you gotta take care of them. You want, you know, things to be taken care of. Definitely. You can't be the only powerful one in your circle. Like you gotta spread that. You gotta spread that.
And they have to be willing to be put in position. You know what I mean? Just because it's like my mentors are people that I'm rocking with bad news like Anthony and Tevin, putting their family in position, but their family have to be open to that position. You know what I mean? Like having your mama with a glass company, she have to want to do that. You know what I mean? Or want to do that construction company. That's the best thing about it. But yeah, man, definitely agree with you, bro.
Walk around, see
let's check it out.
Right now it's kind of rough. Yeah. But I definitely believe, you know, with Six Flags coming and.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you if you chose this because of the Six Flags development.
This initially, I was just adding to my portfolio, but then it made me more. It felt better to know that Six Flags gonna be coming up soon.
Yeah.
Whatnot, but like I said, I got 2 in the pipeline that I'm trying to pick up too.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Perfect timing.
Huh?
Say perfect timing.
So, yeah, come check out down the street. Two and a half bags. Wells Fargo on this one right here. So I talked to the neighbor and they told me Wells Fargo on it. So
dude, what are these townhomes or like?
These townhomes. Townhomes. Yeah, they posted 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. You know, as you can see, they have a lot of opportunity, but people don't see what you see.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so like you got, but the thing is, you got to create the opportunity. People be expecting you to. They be expecting. Come check it out. They be expecting things to fall in their lap, but you gotta go create opportunity. You gotta go knock on doors. You gotta go make 100 phone calls. You gotta work on weekends. You know?
Put that work in, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much put that work in. Like right now, the same game going on. You know, but like I say, I'm dropping off materials, making calls. You know, just doing what we gotta do.
Yeah.
So like I said, man, this is the one I'm trying to buy from the guy. I put I throw off out some, but like I said, I would love to buy the whole block. If it was open,
Yeah.
I would love to buy the whole block right here.
How much you offering for?
I believe it or not, in 2017, he brought this whole building for $5K. So I told him, I said, man, you go over there, I said, I got $15,000 for you. You ain't do nothing, so I said, keep it like that, I'll give you $15,000. He was like, well, he gonna sleep on it because he really wanted it, but he had it for 4 years. And
Yeah, he ain't done nothing with it.
Yeah. So pretty much, man. And this guy right here on the corner, I've been talking with him. He got a house in the country. He think about selling me this one. So I got that negotiation too. Yeah. This is his brother's house. I won't buy this one, and that's his house, and I won't buy his. And look at this truck over there. See this big black truck? This big dump truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking that up this week when he get his title. I'm buying that from him too.
You buying the truck from him?
Yeah.
I told y'all, come to Jamal for that energy, brother. That hustle energy, man. Like, this gonna be your second truck?
Huh?
It's gonna be like your second truck, huh?
If you talk about all the trucks I bought, that'll be like the 5th truck. But you know, when I slow down the trucking, and I jump into the real estate, but I'm about to, like I said, open up other revenue income.
Yeah.
And you know, I know that.
You
so
already, you
I
already
already
come
know
from
it.
it, yeah.
So I know that's a good deal, what you can make. And then also, I'm creating jobs for the people around me. I got guys that got CDLs and stuff. So
Already lined up for it.
yeah, they call me all the time. So like I said, man, the area's kind of rough now, but the next 5 years I can see it getting back on track.
Definitely.
Getting back on track. Dump truck, pretty much, you know, I'm something to use it for some of my properties when I'm cleaning up. But mainly it's going to be for them to, you know, haul dirt and things like that. It's a pretty decent business.
Yeah, definitely is.
Pretty decent business.
I forgot the word for it, but it's kind of like you already have it coexisting off coming into your circle where you already have it, where you're doing real estate, that's another business, you're just circling around it.
Yeah. I mean, I try to, basically I try to not control everything, but have control.
Yeah.
So like every move I make, I would like to have some sort of say so in it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, having a partner, y'all both agreeing, like everything. I talk to my realtors, I talk to my title company, I talk to the bankers. Like I build relationships. Like we go out to eat.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand. Like it's not just business. You got to create that relationship.
Yeah. And building it, investing in it.
Yeah. And it got to be genuine. Like, you know. So ask them how they doing things like that, because they gonna make things lighter on you because they have the power.
Yeah.
So you have to do the same thing for yourself. But generally, like in our age, like most people don't want to. It's too long term for them. They don't want to put in the work.
They want instant gratification.
They want instant
it right
gratification, you know. But like I tell them, man, it's a marathon, you know. Like Nip, you know.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a marathon.
Facts.
And
They're just thinking long term with it.
Yeah, man. I wish I really could tell everyone how to invest, meaning in like how it's gonna benefit you down the line. You be able to take care of your family.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing to me. Being able to take care of your family at the level you want. You know, you going to get what's yours. You feel me?
Setting up a system that no matter if you're alive or gone, it's still gonna keep going.
So let me ask you this: if you got, and I'm not knocking nobody who have a job. I respect everybody that got a job because they're doing what they got to do. But you can't pass your job down. You can't pass your degree down.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it though. But if you have business and things in line that can be transferred over, that can empower them out the gate. I mean, I feel like if I'm gonna invest 10, 20 years into something, it's gonna be something I can pass down.
Exactly.
That's just my view on it, you know?
Yeah.
But like I said, I really wish that I can tell them, like, I just got back yesterday, you know, from Alabama. Me and my guy partnered up on the Airbnb. I'm looking to get commercial out there, so I just came back. That's why I got the rental car, driving back and forth. Then I got to go out of town and Laffy tomorrow. Like, it's just that constant hustle.
Yeah.
And people don't see that side, you feel me? So, you know, they want the results, but they got to know what comes with this. I give up a lot. Like, free time, fun, like, I give up a lot.
Yeah, man. And that's a strain on your relationship with your partner, with your family. You know what I mean? You gotta really be like
you gotta pick.
committed. Yeah.
And
to your purpose and what you want to do.
And that's why they say you gotta have somebody on your team that understands and where you trying to go. Because if they don't, y'all gonna bump heads. Whether what you doing is right or not, because it's like they only see it from their view. So that's big, man. Like relationships, it is big. So like I said, I sacrifice a lot dealing with that because a lot of people want to be loved and want to party and have fun. I have to give that up to build what I'm building, to have the access. So
definitely.
So you got to give up a lot, even though you don't see it, because people just see, oh, you got some money. But man, I'm giving up spending free time, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Now, I know you got to go. I'll ask you last question. What's the least thing you hate, least thing you like about real estate, and what's the most thing you love about it?
You say what's the least?
Yeah.
What you asking what I don't like about real estate?
Yeah.
Bad tenants. Bad tenants. I mean, if you look at it from a number standpoint, if I understand what I'm getting myself into, it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, of course you have delays with your contractors, but I walk into it knowing that's gonna happen. So it's not like I'm shocked or appalled by what's going on.
Yeah.
So I expect, you tell me 2 weeks, I'm expecting 6 weeks. Right. So if you finish in 3 weeks, I'm not upset.
Yeah, you already on game.
Yeah, so, and I know what come with it. So it's all about your perspective, like, it's all about your perspective. But the thing I love is I can help my family with this. Like, that's the biggest thing. I can help them. Y'all ran across some money or something, like, look, think about this. And then they see you doing it. And that's that energy, like you said, that energy gonna transpire.
Yeah.
Like, but the least thing will probably be just bad tenants or just delays. But I know what come with it.
Yeah.
I know what come with it. So we talk about that all the time. I call you all the time. We emails back to back about,
the
permits, the city. Somebody starting to work, not finishing, you getting someone else. But to me, that's regular because that come with it.
You're really managing people doing their jobs, like on every aspect, like the bank, the subcontractor, everybody.
It go like people see. This is what people think: house, money. So they skipping, all right, funding the deal, like finding the deal. Is it a good deal? What's the return? Like, is it worth your time?
Yeah.
How long did all that matters? But they don't see that part. You know what I mean? So, I feel like once you get into the groove and know what you're doing, you just gotta accept all the punches that come with it. Just roll with it.
Yeah, this is definitely worth it.
It all depends on how you look at it. Because some people will say, I don't want to wait 6 months for 35 grand. And it's like, okay.
You'd rather work 12 months for it?
But the thing is, if I tell you, okay, you ask me about this deal, this is one. This just one. And then you go to doing more. But the thing is, I'm not going to take money from here and go buy me a Bentley or a big old crib.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that same money and do what I just did. Again.
Keep it going.
That's it. So it's really like you say, managing people and managing money. When you get good at that, you just go to building a castle. So it's gonna get easy, and you the information and education, so you can pass it down, you can give it to your family. You know what they expect. Like first thing I get into a house, I got 10 things I know what I gotta do. Termites, termites, insurance, maintenance, grass. Like I know this come with it. So flood insurance if needed. Like that comes with the analyzing the deal. You feel me? So.
And having them numbers in place so you don't have no unexpected headaches, unexpected nothing.
And always over budget. Because if you think about it like this, if you go under that number, you happy. If you over budget and you save, you're not going to be upset.
Yeah.
But if you say lower, you go higher, you're going to make all this.
And you're in the red. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that comes with like knowing what you want. And people say, how do you know if to flip off the rent?
The numbers work.
The numbers.
What are the numbers?
Do you know how to analyze a deal?
Yeah.
That's just it,
Another thing you gotta master. Master them numbers.
Get on the phone with someone, watch some videos, go to some seminars. But the thing is, that is too much for people. That part right there, I don't want to talk an hour, 2 hours. But you will play the game. I'm not knocking the game.
Yeah.
But when you got so much resource, you could buy 100 games.
That's
You
fine.
could buy
Yeah.
100 cars. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But I would like for everybody to feel free in some sort of way, you know, and have the ability to take care of your kids and your family.
Last question. I see your phone ringing. Last question.
It rung 3 times.
What's freedom to you? Last question. And we're gonna close it out. What's freedom to you?
Moving on your own terms, being able to control your time, being able to dictate you going to a soccer game for your child, being able to put them on a pad, so I have the freedom to select what we're going to do. I'm not gonna mention a number.
No restrictions on nothing. Right?
I mean, you decided, but you gotta put in. You gonna get what you put in. So that, I mean, I don't think freedom a number. Because they got people who make 50 a year and probably be happy than someone who make 500 a year.
Yeah.
They probably spending 480,000, but they probably stressed out. I mean, so everybody freedom different. My freedom is, like you say, no restriction and be able to help people around me. That's my freedom. Then with others,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on you.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna get that.
No, we're gonna get that.
Look,
Yeah, no
but I appreciate you, bro.
Nah,
Keep doing it.
And you gotta come to one of the bigger cribs, man.
Oh yeah, this small work. I know you got it.
I just say you gotta come check out the other one. I want you to see the one upside down.
I got you, bro. Just invite me, man. Whenever we gonna be in there.
Yeah, we're gonna be in there. It's just one of the first one. We'll have another one.
Just the 15 properties in 1 year, first year. That's nothing. Come on, man.
That's cool, bro. You holding me, you leaving me hanging. I appreciate you though, man. You too, my G.
Indeed, man. That was great.
Nah, man. Thank you, man.